Alright, so just give us a sec here while we adjust the names and everything.
Yep. Alright, so maybe you can just talk while I adjust the stream.
Alright. So right now we have game 1, Sheik versus R.O.B. So I'm not really sure how Sheik does in this matchup. The gyro from R.O.B, I think, kind of limits her movements on the stage.
Oh. Okay, so one interesting thing about R.O.B, since I know how to use R.O.B, I've used him as a textbook character before. Oh yeah, what's up? Oh right. Yeah, so I know I've explored R.O.B to the point where I know a lot of his options and all that. So one of the things that R.O.B like to do is approach with nairs. As you can see, it's both a good offensive and defensive tool for R.O.B. And so yeah, and his up airs kill at a very early percent. You know, his up smash and up airs, all his up moves are really good. So there's nothing wrong that you see Zakzedd is doing. You know, he's using a lot of rolls apparently.
Yeah, I noticed he likes to use up throw a lot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he personally thinks that R.O.B.'s up throw combos are pretty ridiculous. So,
yeah. Hefty.
Yeah, actually we should just change this at the top real quick.
Oh yeah, thanks for pointing that out. So R.O.B. So one thing about R.O.B. that is not very well known up to other players is that R.O.B. is one of the most easily comboed characters in the game.
Yeah, I think his hitbox is actually very big, and
yeah, it's very awkward hitbox too, because of his body.
Yeah.
His hitbox really has it's a very unique one, and not a very good one at that.
Yeah.
So rolls are quite honestly also R.O.B.'s primitive getaway escape option, and that's why you see a lot of R.O.B. players really just utilizing a lot of rolls because, wow.
Oh, all right, so
just a YOLO up smash.
Smash.
That's actually my signature.
Not sure if Jaryl wasn't expecting that, or he just let go of his shield or something. But
so Zakzedd, I believe he could have followed up his down tilts. Just a flub on a really unfortunate flub on Jaryl. On Zakzedd's end. But yeah, R.O.B. is a very hard character to use. Have you ever tried using R.O.B. before?
To be honest, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not really familiar with R.O.B. So.
Huh?
Sorry? I think it's Losers Final.
Yeah. So
Losers Finals.
Here's the thing.
Losers Finals, I think.
Here's the thing about R.O.B. All right, is that he was actually the last character I used in the roster because I thought there's nothing you can do with R.O.B. I played for and second game commences, and he decided to switch characters into Sonic.
Right, he's using the focus tag.
Yep.
I believe that's the buzzers thing.
Definitely, I believe, perhaps he dazed off.
Yeah.
And he's trying to focus on his focus tag.
Right, so actually we see a character switch to Sonic here.
Yep.
I think Sonic has a pretty different playstyle from R.O.B.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
So actually it's pretty interesting that he plays both characters, I think.
Yeah. Respect to Zakzedd. It's not easy to play both. But yeah, we'll see what adjustments are made. And right now it's a close battle.
So actually Sonic also being very fast. Maybe he'll have a better time trying to catch up with Sheik.
Definitely. And he's trying to fly away.
Alright, so I noticed something that like Zakzedd kind of likes to pick Duck Hunt.
Oh yeah.
Is there a reason for that?
I don't know. Perhaps Sonic has a advantage in peculiar stages because of his playstyle. You know, his side B traverses anywhere.
Yeah.
Even cursive area. So perhaps Zakzedd is trying to utilize stage as an advantage. It's actually a smart decision on his end right now. And yeah, one thing about Zakzedd is he always tries to rely on familiarity rather than playstyle options. He's good at dwelling in unfamiliar circumstances, and Yeah, I mean Sonic with Duck Hunt. Who has experience with both?
That's very true. But of course, now that he's in top 8, perhaps it's going to be a bit more difficult just because, you know, all these high-level players, they tend to be able to adapt very easily.
Yeah.
And even if they're unfamiliar with the matchup, as we saw earlier as well, Tien, when he played against Tien, Tien also had some trouble at the starting. But in the end, Tien actually took the set. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I believe that top players shouldn't have problem adapting to different matchups. And that's what makes them top players, because they're proficient in different circumstances. You know, I don't consider myself a top player. You know, I'm probably really proficient in quite a lot of things. But one thing I am not is I'm not really a top player because I'm a casual. I'm a Smash 4 casual. There, I said it. Like right now, I haven't practiced Smash 4 in a month. So.
Alright, so a lot of up airs coming out from Jaryl here.
Yep.
Looks like he's just trying to end the stock. At this percent, up air actually does kill. So.
Yeah. Sonic trying to.
Oh, gets him with the up smash.
Sonic got him in an up smash.
And
as mentioned earlier, you know, Smash, it doesn't matter how high your percentage is. The moment you get a kill, you get a win.
Right, Jaryl actually tried to catch him with advantage there.
Yeah.
But I think he reacted fast enough. So.
Yeah. Jaryl is someone that also likes to style a lot. You know? He likes to go for options that perhaps are questionable at times.
Not really sure what Zakzedd was doing earlier.
What happened back
He kind of just side beat and didn't recover. You know.
Well, Zakzedd being Zakzedd, he flops at inconvenient timings, just like me. Raw mains. Where you at?
So he still has a bit of a lead here. We'll see if he can do anything with it.
Yep.
Jaryl seems to be taking it back
out of
very quickly though.
That's actually a very mature out of shield option that Jaryl pulled off with the jab. I mean, it doesn't really do much damage, but it's a very subtle. You know, quite a lot of these small percentages are what make, like for example, projectiles really dangerous, because it gets your mentality off. You know, all these little percents do count.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, jabs usually come up very fast. So, although they don't hit very hard, it's a guarantee. They're more or less guaranteed. So
definitely.
Up smash
and a
actually.
Nice down smash. That's
is it down smash?
Yeah, I believe that's a down smash.
All right, but anyway, Zakzedd gonna take game 2.
Yep.
So right now we're at 1-1.
All right. So a pretty good match, and yeah, Zakzedd dwelling on unfamiliarity as usual, and he's doing it a good job.
Yeah.
He's not just dwelling on familiarity; he knows his matchup. So yeah, that's what makes him a solid player as well.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna be heading into the controls.
Yep. Okay, so we're not going to focus anymore. We're
gonna poor Ben.
Oh, poor Ben. Poor Ben. I love Ben. Sorry, Ben. You have to see that. Expand.
Alright, so does this mean we'll be seeing Jaryl's Donkey Kong?
Maybe. Just maybe. Right.
Alright, Y for grab. That's
man, these are questionable control options, but oh well.
It's interesting.
I don't play with a pro controller ever. So. Have you played with a pro controller?
Yeah, but my controls are pretty similar to the 3DS controls. So.
All right. You guys, kids. Master race. No, I'm just kidding.
If only I could afford it.
You can. It's a few bucks. Just
yeah, but I gotta get the adapter as well and everything.
Oh yeah, that's true. You got a good point.
I'm just not used to this. Like, why there's a B button is so small?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. So yeah, we were right. Looks like we're gonna see Jaryl's Donkey Kong.
Expand. Look at that horizon. He's expanding the horizons. He had a hidden and pop the balloon. Jaryl, what the hell? All right. Okay, interesting back airs from DK. You know,
DK actually back air is a very strong option for him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it has a very good range and the hitbox stays for very long.
Nice.
So,
oh wow.
Him with the forward air.
Very good spacing with fair. And there you go. Nice
cargo
combo.
up throw into forward air, I believe.
Yep. Textbook DK.
Uh-oh.
Nothing could go wrong with this one. Oh, nice.
The thing about when he does that is that you have to be very careful when you air dodge, just because if he reads it, he'll just jump and then up air you, and it might just take the stock, because all of DK's moves are very strong. Up smash actually gonna take that first stock.
All
not
these
really
reads,
sure,
man.
Not really sure what Zakzedd was thinking there. I mean, he kind of
lost composure.
Yeah, he kind of just like jumped into it.
But
ran
really,
into it. But DK's up smash actually isn't that
double
good of an
back
option.
air. Nice.
Yeah, cargo throw into double back air expands the dong. Wow.
Expand dong indeed. 2 stock. Jaryl, let's go. You think it's a more solid than Sheik?
Well, maybe Zakzedd's just unfamiliar with this, which is pretty ironic. Just he relies on unfamiliarity a lot.
Yeah.
So.
And Jaryl just relying on unfamiliarity now. So yeah, yes, Evian, Melee finals starts, the grand finals for both games start at 5. As in like, okay, they're not gonna be simultaneous, but it's gonna happen back to back, so we'll see.
Yeah, Melee should be soon. Once we finish the top 8 for Smash 4, that up until the grand finals, I believe, then we'll start Melee.
Yes, it'll start at 2:30, around 2:30 for Melee, and yeah, so if you don't mind, hold on, give me a sec.
All right.
I'm hungry. Okay, so Ethan, it's been really nice. It's been a really nice day, don't you think?
Yeah, I think we've had some great matches today.
All right. So yeah, is he gonna switch back to R.O.B? Best R.O.B SG, second best R.O.B SG. The only 2 R.O.Bs in SG.
Of course. So maybe R.O.B has a better time against Donkey Kong than Sheik. I mean,
definitely. Nicolades complains about my R.O.B a lot. Like, yeah. And of course, very usual. Always starting off with neutral B, R.O.B. Okay.
Just throwing out that gyro to zone people.
Yep.
Make sure he doesn't get too close.
So one of the things about gyro to take note of, as playing with gyro is actually not very easy. As what most people believe, that gyro is a very useful tool. You just use it and boom, magic. You're a R.O.B player. No, that's not true, because wow, Kim, nice.
Very interesting choice to use that down B for spiking option, actually.
Really.
Donkey Kong has a lot of moves that spike, but down B is not something that you see a lot of people use. But
all right.
Props to Jaryl for just learning how to use it in general. I mean, you don't see a lot of people who actually know how to use it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so Zach.
Textbook combo, hoo-ha.
Yeah.
And so yeah, as I was saying, as you can see there, Jaryl can grab the gyro, and it's a very risky option. Generally, gyro is to your own risk. Proficient R.O.B players will know how to use the gyro really well, know how to manipulate their opponents into believing the gyro trajectory, and knowing how to wall people with gyro.
So I believe it was cargo up throw into up air.
And yeah, it was a solid lead. Another 2 stock from Jaryl. Very nice DK. Really just exploited Zach's weaknesses.
Yeah, I think
that's
going to be the set.
All right, that's a good set, guys. All right.